Hello, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for October 16th. This little dog won't let me out, or he won't let me get out without him. He's cracking. So I'm bringing him with me this morning. He really wants out bad. We've got a rain. Finally, we have rain. I can't believe it. I'm looking at something that I haven't seen, guys. I can't remember the last time. Yes, Doug, come on out. I can't remember. Oh, boys. The last time I've seen this. Actual raindrops on the barbecue. Look at that. Water. Woo-hoo. Now, it just keeps sprinkling. But yet there's no wind. It's like, I really want to bring the drone out bad. But I'm thinking it's not a good idea. Let me look on the internet first. We'll see if there's any green on the radar. We're right there on the screen. Right there. So we've got some serious water coming within about probably 15 minutes. Doug came back in, guys, because my 15 minutes actually was more like 90 seconds. It's starting to rain. I turned around from the desk and I went to get the shotgun on the wall, and I look up and it's already raining. Oh, guys, there's Billy. Does Billy have the wobbles this morning? Okay, that's bizarre. Last night, guys, Billy was wobbling like he had actually contracted botulism, and he's not wobbling this morning. I thought for sure last night. Well, that's really good news. I was really worried about that last night. Okay, so let's let these guys out. The rain is starting to get harder. I've got the shotgun on my back here. Oh, look at Magoo right at the gate here. See, they're screwed up this morning because I came out and then went back into the house. Oh, Billy, he's out. Because I was walking around the yard debating on getting the drone out, and then I felt the sprinkles. We're supposed to have thunder showers today. Well, that's it. Oh, there's Discos. Oh, there's Limpy. No, that's not Limpy. Actually, where's Limpy? Oh, there's our little girl. Look at her wobbling. Magoo's up in the pen. It doesn't. No, I don't know what to do. It's all right, Magoo. All right, well, let's do a morning rush with the pivot heads. You know, and I was in the back room, and I have all the drone stuff ready from the night before, because I get all my camera equipment all prepped and ready to go for the first thing in the morning, because I'm half asleep, guys. Like, I don't know what day it is half the time, so I don't like screwing with the camera equipment in the mornings. I like getting everything ready at night when I'm completely wide awake and coherent of what I'm trying to accomplish here. And I was standing there and I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I saw a couple of raindrops, and then I looked and I saw the barbecue getting wet. And I thought, oh, no, today's not a drone day. But we're supposed to today, guys, the weather, a high of 25 with the humidex. Like, we're talking like actual summer humidity type weather. Oh, there's that little wobbly duck. I like that little wobbly duck. Right ahead of us here. I'll try to get a little closer. You know, it's not sick, but it's got some problems. We got to come up with a name with that one, guys. I like that duck. I think it's neat. And the fact, you know, that it has survived. I'm going for Wobbles, you know. Wobbles needs to be taken care of. But it survived the whole summer, you know. Nothing happened to it, didn't get hurt, didn't disappear, it's still here. And I've lost it. Oh, no, there it is again. It has such a hard time in the water. As soon as it gets in the water, it steadies right up. Oh, the rain's getting harder. Oh man, I was almost not going to check the radar on the computer. I'm glad I did, because I was really, honestly, guys, I was tempted in getting the drone out. I thought, oh, we'll just have a couple sprinkles, and you know, that won't hurt the drone. A couple sprinkles. Whoa! Oh! Look at that, guys. I pulled out quick. Almost went. Oh man, that actually gave my heart a little bit of a rush here. I wasn't watching where I'm walking, because with the pivot heads you can't do that. You know, you can look down, but if I move my head too much this morning, I won't have any footage for you. So to keep it, you know, steady while I'm filming, I've got to look straight ahead and, you know, point where I want to shoot, because that's the way the pivot heads work. I wasn't watching, and I was just blindly walking in a straight line following the ducks. And the worst part is I'm wearing white socks today underneath my rubber boots. So it would have been like really bad. I would have had to wash them. You know, you never fall in a mud hole wearing black socks. It just doesn't work out that way. I was laying in bed and I was watching the trees, and I could see we had a little bit of a wind, but it wasn't bad, you know. I thought, oh, we'll get the drone out. But we're getting this rain. Oh, I hope it's a lot of rain today. We need a lot of water. We got some stragglers down there. It's a south wind too. It's just pounding on the front of me here. Hopefully, by me turning around, I didn't get water on the lens and the pivot head here. I hate that when I'm editing and I see a smear on the screen, and I think it's my computer, and then I realize that it's on the lens of the camera and it's on the footage. Look at them. They're going for a swim down there. Well, rain days, ducks love rain. I'm thinking they're going to end up in the yard, because that's usually what happens when it rains. And we usually get a predator, because the predators love to hunt under the cover of the rain, the noise of the rain. There are so many pretty ducks, guys. I really like these light brown ones, like that one there, that one there. Actually, I can see 6 little pretty females that I would keep. I'm going to have to set up a grid caging system the day the truck comes, and my helpers that are coming to help me load the truck. We're going to have to do a sort of potential keepers so that I can actually have an accurate count this year. But there are so many keepers. Like, they're just pretty ducks. I don't know. I'm really partial to them. Oh, they're coming back. You know, they swim down there. They get around the other side of the dock and then they panic and come back. And I've gone down there, guys, and it's like there's nothing down there. See, now they're coming back, eh? And they won't swim around the outside point there. It's like maybe the snapping turtle used to hang around there all the time, and that's why they won't swim over there. Because they prefer to cut across the land right there. Which before, that was all grown up and that's where the otters were hiding. And they had to swim around into the jaws of the snapping turtle. They had to run a bit of a gauntlet here this year. Okay, well, as you can tell, the rain's getting harder. And I'm going to go and have a coffee, have my breakfast, and do an edit on this rainy day. Hopefully nothing happens. But usually on rainy days, that's when something happens. They're all coming back here. It's going to be hard picking out, 80 nice females. Well, I shouldn't say 80 total new, because the name ducks, like Magoo, Limpy, those ducks are going to stay. So, we might be like 76, 74 ducks, females, that I've got to pick out of this. Alright guys, I'm going to go and have my coffee, have my breakfast, and do an edit. I'm getting wet. The rain is running off the back of my jacket, down the back of my leg of my pant, into my rubber boot. I got a little bit of moisture happening here, where it's not supposed to be. Oh, there's Billy. Billy, you had me freaked out last night. When I saw him, guys, like I was sad, because he was just stumbling. Exactly like botulism, with a wobble neck and no sense of balance. And today he's running around normal. Such a little duck. He doesn't even look like a duck, actually. Oh, I got a problem. I did it again, guys. I'm walking and not watching where I'm walking because I'm trying to film. See, that's the thing with the big camera. I can, watch while I'm walking and film at the same time. Where are you going, Magoo? Oh, she's coming down harder, guys. I'm starting to get really wet here. The ducks are enjoying it, though. Look at that. I'm a little bit sad here because, I'm planning on saying goodbye to these little females, and they've been with me. Well, this would be their 4th winter. Sort of feel like I'm betraying them. That's a bad thought, actually. I don't like that one at all. That's depressed me. Well, they didn't eat as much as I thought they would last night. They chewed all the centers out. All the seeds are gone. They'll finish her off tonight. It was a lot though. Like, it turned out, guys, I had to use the other wheelbarrow because I couldn't move the big one with it full. Everything kept falling out. So technically it was 2 wheelbarrow loads of zucchini. And all of those over there, the insides are eaten out too. They'll finish them off tonight. I'm thinking Stripper's in here. Yep, there she is. In the back corner. She's been in here for 3 days. Stripper, what are you doing? Come on out. You've been hiding for 3 days. Poor duck. She's so little. Oh man. But you know what I'm thinking, guys? If we have no drakes here this winter, and it's just strictly females, you know, other than Magoo and Fabio, she could potentially stay with the females in the barn. Little duck. These serve no purpose except being cute. Sky's breaking up a bit, but you know, based on the radar, when I looked at it there before I came outside, I think the little sprinkle of rain we just had here is the warning shot to the big dump that's coming. Because it was pretty dark green, and dark green, a lot of water coming down. Yesterday, our little cripple duck was actually with the flock down at the lake and then in the yard last night. I think she's hiding in here right now. Yeah, she is. I see ya. Yeah, I was shocked last night. She was walking around the yard with the ducks. I couldn't believe it, actually. It was right around the time I saw Billy doing the wobbles, and I got real sad there. Oh, the rain's getting harder, guys. It's supposed to pour, like thunder showers, like real rain. Something we haven't had in a long time. Actually, a long time. I can't believe this drought. I'll come out later when it's raining harder and do my chores over there. Oh, I just saw lightning. There was a slight flash there, guys. I don't know if the video picked it up or not. That's the food situation. Yeah. I'll take care of that later. I'll wash this later too. I gotta go and have my coffee. Which, oh, by the way, Rosalia, that coffee is tasty. Oh, there's the thunder. Oh, the ducks just freaked right out. Oh man, that would have been good with the big camera. They're gonna come home. They didn't like that at all, guys. It's too bad I didn't have a big camera for that. I didn't know they'd do that. I think they're gonna come home. It's gonna be a yard day. They don't like the thunder. They all just freaked out and jumped out of the water. Well, if I'm working in the house and I notice a whole bunch of ducks outside the window, and the thunder keeps happening, well, you know, 2 and 2 is 4. I guess this is the hurricane finally hitting us. Or the remains of the hurricane. What, Dougie? You want to go out, but it's raining out. And you're not a big fan of water from the sky. Hey? You? Do you want to try to go out? It's a big step to go out in the rain, Doug. Hey? Do you want to go out? Come on. He's not coming out. Come on. Let's go out. Out you go. Come on. Come on, dog. You're so silly. Dougie. Come on, let's go out. What a dog. Oh, you're so sweet. You're a goof. You know, if your shoulder wasn't hurt, Doug, I'd kick you out in the rain. Honestly, I would. Close the door? Oh, but his shoulder's bad. He's walking with his foot sticking out to the right. He really did himself in this time. I think a lot of it, guys, is the fact it was just a really hard summer on him. The dog worked just too hard, bottom line. Just way too much running for one dog. Especially a dog that has a gimp shoulder. Okay, alright guys, we have a break in the rain, and for some reason there's no wind, and which I don't understand what's going on, because according to the radar, we should be like just getting pounded right now, because all around us is storm. So I'm doing an edit, and I was sitting there and I looked out and I didn't see the trees moving or any rain coming off the roof. And I thought to myself, I'm going to come down here and visit the ducks. And since the drone is the fastest way to do this, I thought we'd come down and come and see our little duck friends. But it's like we're totally surrounded in clouds, and there's the clouds above us right now are white. So we're getting, I think we're in like a sort of an eye of a storm type situation. Because I don't understand, guys. I looked at the radar, and you can see the clouds moving, and it's nasty. I came outside, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And no wind. So I thought, well, let's get the drone out and let's go visit the ducks. Because, you know, pretty soon they're going to be gone, and we won't be doing this. You know, with 1,000 ducks, well, 900 plus. I keep saying 1,000, but you know, it's pretty close to 1,000. Beautiful day though. Didn't rain near as much as I thought though. You know, I thought for sure it was going to be, you know, a downpour solid. But you know, the day is still young. It's only about, I think, about 1:15. Really feels humid though. Ducks aren't liking the drone today at all. You know, right now it says the drone's only 3.5 feet above the ducks. But it's more like 10. Little Dougie's cracking. He's inside me. He really wants to come out so bad. But he's got just the wickedest limp. The poor dog's gimped right out. Good dogs. They got shortchanged today so far on the rain.
They really didn't like that thunder this morning, though. I couldn't believe how fast they got out of the water when the thunder cracked. You'd almost think they were getting attacked. The speed they came out of the water. Okay, we got a little bit of a breeze just starting now. Yeah, alright. I might be cutting this off, guys. The wind just started. We went from completely calm to I've got a strong south wind now. So I think maybe the eye of the storm is moving. And we're going to be no longer in it. Yeah, it's pushing the drone down on me here. I'm trying to stay as close as I can to the ducks over top of the water. And the drone keeps getting pushed down. Still some pretty nice footage, so the ducks just relaxing. They're enjoying themselves. Quacking away. They're so loud. You can hear them up here at the house. They really are enjoying their lives. Yeah. Look at them cleaning themselves. They're so loud, on the audio when I'm editing, and I hear the wing peaks, when they're doing that water trick. And they're slapping the water around. Alright, ducks. I have to cut this short because I'm getting a little bit of a swirl action here in the wind. I'll go as long as I can until I can't. It's just tricky running the drone from the deck doing this. It's so much easier when you're down at the actual, like the shoreline doing this because you're really close and you can get closer to the water. The problem is I'm at the deck and like it says that I'm only 4.5 feet from the surface of the water, but I know I'm a little higher than that. But when I lower the drone down, it gets all screwed up. Like right now it looks like about 3 feet, but it's really about 6. And the problem is, you're looking at the iPad, doing this, with the glasses on the end of my nose, and then I keep looking up, and sometimes I lose track of the drone because I'll look down, and the white of the water makes the drone disappear, and then I get all panicked because I'm like, okay, where'd it go? I'm hoping tomorrow to go to town to get my pool noodles, or pool noodle, I should say, and make myself some proper floats like I found on YouTube. Some floats that people have actually tried and worked. Because the Canadian Tire here in town has them. They dug one out of the warehouse for me. Some duck footage for the afternoon here. we're getting a little bit of wind here. It's screwing up my my approach, guys. The absolute dead calm that I had when I first came out is leaving us. The little ducks. They're quacking away. Oh, they're so loud. You know, it looks in the video like I'm like right on top of them, but I'm like 3 feet above. Alright guys, I gotta bring it back here. We're running out of power.
I gotta make this quick, guys. It's raining, but it's about 3:30. I have to whip the town, unfortunately, and the ducks came back early today. They're in the yard here. There's a whole bunch over by the garden. Oh, there's that little cripple duck. She's out walking around. Like, look at this duck, guys. Like, it wants to have a life and be with the ducks. I'm having I just, you know, it's not in pain, but
I know some of you have commented I should just put it out of its misery, but you know, it comes out here and it runs around and plays in the mud and drills and, you know, eats grass and, well, we'll just wait and see. Maybe when I do my own cull at the end of the year, I'll do it and I'll give it to Doug, cook it up. Once I have the plucker here. If I have the plucker here, it's a different story.
but the ducks came back really early today, which I had a hunch they would, because, you know, when it comes to rain, nothing beats a yard full of ducks. And, you know, they love the grass. The wet grass is what it is, eh? They're cutting the grass everywhere. But I gotta cut this short because the camera's getting wet. So I've got to go to town, and then I'm coming right back. Yes, geese. And that's the one that was sitting on the nest on the unfertilized eggs. Right there. Oh, sorry about that. Her right there. She's the one. You were sitting on dud eggs there, goose.
Okay, I gotta go to town and get back here and do my duck chores. They're so funny. Anywhere there's a puddle, eh?
This little puddle right there, they're all drilling in it.
I'm in the back room grabbing the camera and I can hear them, you know, outside the wall. Listen to this.
This is the dangerous time to have ducks in the yard, because when it's wet like this, they drill holes. All right, ducks, I'll be right back.
I'm going to town. You think you're coming for a drive? Oh, your shoulder, Doug. This is the worst injury on his shoulder yet, guys. I can't remember the last time that it took this long. Like, he's been walking with a sideways foot for over a week. Since, well, no, maybe 4 days. 4 days now? Or 5 days since he did that burst after the coyote. Hopefully the coyote doesn't come back here while I'm gone. Well, just got home. Doug hurt himself. What a dog, man. He just can't help himself. All I did was back the truck up. We got out of the truck. I loaded the feed into the wheelbarrow. You know, whatever time it takes to, you know, put the 6 bags into the wheelbarrow. He disappeared. I called him instantly when I noticed he was gone. He came back, absolutely, completely paralyzed. His legs sticking out sideways. He's done some serious damage to his leg. I gotta take him to the vet again, get another treatment, because they say you can do it, like they say you can actually do the treatment like every 3 days. So I'm gonna take him back in tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow.
I'm thinking I got to get this dog back to normal, at least walking, that he, isn't freaking he's almost paralyzed right now in the back room, guys. His leg is sticking out sideways. So the good news is, while I was gone for my hour-and-a-half trip to town, absolutely nothing happened here. Ducks are completely chilled, totally relaxed. So I'm just going to fill up the feeder. But they're all in position here early tonight. Like I said, they came back about 4 o'clock from the lake. I'm gonna do a quick perimeter sweep here to make sure Magoo's around, because I don't see the stumbling duck anywhere. I see Stripper, I see Billy, but I don't see Magoo. So I'm gonna take a look here, but I got the feed happening. I got the pool noodle. I went in for the pool noodle, and I had to walk right by the section that sells ratchet tie downs, and well, okay, I just heard a duck flying. I heard flapping wings there. Yeah, tools. When they're blowing tools out for nothing, I have a hard time, not buying when they do the nothing trick. And today was one of those nothing tricks. About 2 years ago, I needed one of these and I didn't have it, and I had to use a come along instead, and I damn near wrecked what I had to do with the come along. I didn't do the damage. I came very close to wrecking it. It was a real pain job. But anyways, these things are like $100. They're $99. It's a 20,000 pound ratchet tie down. $14.99. I looked at it and I was like, I couldn't say no. I was like, it was there was the last one. I guess they had it sitting there forever and they couldn't sell it. I can't see how many you would sell 20,000 pound ratchet tie downs, but it was exactly what I needed 2 years ago, and I had to use a come along and damn near screwed what I was doing. But for $14.99, I didn't even think twice. I saw it and I just grabbed it. On the way to get the pool noodle. So I'm going to go onto YouTube and check the video out that of the guy that made the floats for the drone. And I'm going to be attaching that tonight. But I got to go do the feed right now, and then I'm going to put the floats on the drone. Still haven't found Magoo, and the ducks, well, they just went into the pen. They were hanging on right to the end here. It's really, really warm, and everything is really, really wet. So, but I think I just spotted Magoo. Yep, there he is. Come on, duck. You gotta go the other way. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Magoo. Okay. No, don't run towards the darkness. Come on, let's go. Where you going? Oh, duck. Man, if something came through the yard, you'd just snap so quick. The pen is really, really slippery. It's like everything's nice and wet. So duck poop, when it's wet, it's like grease. I'm gonna go and see what stage my supper's at, and then find that video on how to make a pool noodle into a drone set of floats. The ducks are locked up and safe for the night, and that's it.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show.